Alright, we did a chat. I finally got the YouTube stream to come up. Oh my god, I'm allowed to start the stream. Yo, what's up? We're back. Ready to throw this. I don't know if insane is the right word, but it's definitely a box. Hopefully the guys can do guy things, but we'll see, we'll see. Let me just boop. Oh no. What's the run button scene? Alright, hopefully the guys do guy things. That's all we need the guys to do is guy things. If they can do that, it's fine. It's fine that we have a few non-guys, because we have the guys. Let me switch music back over. What am I listening to now? Probably just back to this playlist, right? I was vibing earlier. It'll probably continue to vibe, I believe. Alright, turn this up slightly on my end again. Alright, we do have a run going. I actually do not remember if I looked at the shinks, technically. My bad. I hope I did, but I don't think I did because it's not in the box, which means it's over here. I don't think I actually looked at the shinks. Alright, let's go look at this guy. Never gonna complain about neutral. Oh god, what button is it? This one? No attack, but he has speed. Alright, which rivalry are we? I'll have to be open everything, don't I? Hold up. Boop. Boop. Photo Explorer. Oh my god, I probably have this. Oh my god, it's a hotkey because I've been here so often. Let's go. Oh my god. I have spammed through every single button that is the incorrect one to find the EXE. I could not have physically pressed more incorrect buttons than I pressed in the last 20 seconds. I don't think it's physically possible. I didn't even open it because I'm an idiot. What the? Hello? What about me? There it is. Oh, got the brackets. Show abilities. Shinks. Oh my god, it's reckless. Oh my god, we did it. No attack, but like this is reckless Shinks. We've fucking done it. Holy. Nobody panic. Nobody panic. Okay. I'm also, like, pretty sure I am forced to take 204 here with this box. I don't think the Smoochum Meowth is really getting us through anything right now, right? Like, Shinx is good, but, like, it's not that good early. Like, our early game is, like, very weird right now. I think... I mean, I'll try to get through, but I find it very unlikely I'm allowed to get through this without taking 202. Like, very unlikely. Let me just boop. I think I just recently opened this, right? So surely it's just queued up to do it. No, it's not. I have to refresh. No, it's doomed. I have to press buttons. Alright, and I believe we're on the Charmander fight? He's got past barrier 2, so we should be on Charmander? Yeah, we're on Charmander. And we cannot use a Babel for anything we don't absolutely have to use a Babel for. Obviously, just going to lead one of my water types here, right? Probably Love Disc. Love Disc seems like the right play. What's that noise? Oh, that's my dry or washer, isn't it? Yeah, that's just a washer. Yeah, it's like Love Disc is obvious lead here. Love Disc will absolutely annihilate the Charmander guy. Trico comes in. What are we doing against a Trico here? And why is it just Nido? Who is Nido going to get against Trico? Trico is better special attack than physical attack. No stab from anyone. We likely just get Uproar Water Pulse. It should see Water Pulse over anything else here, so it should just go Whisma, I believe. Kind of depends on how much HP we have left, but who do we want to Whisma? Uproar kind of do damage, but I'm sure between Piplup and Smoochum, one of them will eventually take it down. And then who is my Totodile? This is Mel Totodile against Mel Shinx, so it probably is just Shinx. Shinx can be a little sus there, but it's the only thing that really has the damage range. I just have to bring Babel as the backup. Yeah, so that can get a little bit weird. You're gonna keep Wigglybuff underleveled for... Igglybuff underleveled for... Sandshrew. Right, we do have the emergency Babel if we need it. Hopefully we just never need it. I'm actually probably gonna go 13 here because of how weak this box is right now. I think this box is a little too weak not to just go ahead and send 13 at least for a lot of these fights. Box is like so many guys who don't really do a lot early, right? Water Pulse. Water Pulse. Should always be Trico. We want to go Nido here. Nido is very good against this thing with Sludge. We can't get Flinch Span, which is always unfortunate, but what can you do? Is Whisma coming out? I don't think Whisma kills us here. Whisma only has one roll that kills us, so we should just be able to chain this with Double Kick. Close. We just outspeed kill now. And please tell me 17 shows a kill here. It actually doesn't. Do we even die to crit here, though? Max thing to do to us right now is 15. I'm allowed to Sludge here, which I think I have to. Yeah, there's Dragon Dance. Aqua Jet now only kills on high roll crit. There's like, where else am I going now that this is buffed, right? Is this always Aqua Jet? This is always Aqua Jet. So I could go Bebub, but Bebub doesn't kill from here. I think I have to risk one more Sludge here. If we get crit, we get crit. And then we just go Bebub on... This isn't guaranteed Aqua Jet anymore, but Bebub can live one of everything, I think, right? Yeah. Okay, now I'm going to use Beveil. That is huge. Was that man? That's way too much XP. That man killed 6 basically solo on Berry 2. That man needs his nap. I also need a nap right now, but I really want to see how this rook goes, so there's no way I'm ending before that. Chikorita lead is probably... There's actually a lot of options I have for Chikorita lead, right? I could level 13 Smooch him. Powder Snow, Powder Snow. The issue is Light Screen. It'd be so much better if we actually had a way past Light Screen. Is Smooch him guaranteed ability, by the way? There's always Snow Cloak, not bad. Yeah, I think I might have to Nido that. Nido's also getting a little bit up more than I like. The thing about Nido, though, is it can always Sludge into Poison Sting if it does set up the Light Screen. I believe nothing has ground moves, right? There's a Psychic move on Tuttle, though, so it should just go Tuttle. We could maybe chain that, honestly, but it's not guaranteed. Torchic is just want to Pip Up or Love Disc, both are fine. Who is my Rattata is the bigger issue, though. Oh, God. My Rattata has to be Beveil. There's just no other option, I think. Nothing else I have is even close to living or killing it. Yeah, it has to be Beveil. That's a little unluck. Everything else is just what we already have. That's definitely a little unluck. Which XP will that be? It won't be like too much, but it's definitely a little more than I like taking on a guy who's already 16. It is what it is. This one was this guy lead. I have to waste tons on Tuttle as well until the screen goes down. But baiting Tuttle from this is actually really good for us. That was Reflexively Sludge. We've seen on this already. I said we can just stay out on this with Reflect Up. This has Mirror Coat, so it's physical moves we're allowed to use here. I'd have to waste a lot of turns. Okay. I have to waste a lot of turns. I'm just gonna go Bebub now. I guess I'm just gonna like try to split XP as much as I can, right? Because this thing can't really KO anything. Just waste some tons. Like with its ever Bite of Shinx. This should have a Bite of Shinx, so I'm allowed to go Smooch him. I've been through Nido, Smooch him, Shinx, I can go Love Disc as well. So the goal here is like literally just to waste tons, right? Okay, wall off now, so we're good to kill. This should get Rattata out, and I'll just have to swap into Beveil. I don't want to kill him this with Beveil, just to have it set up already, because I want to have as little XP as possible, so I want to split the XP with someone, which is going to be not the greatest guy to split this XP with, but it is what it is. Now we can just headbutt until this goes down. And then again, I don't really want to kill this. I want to go at least through everyone who can go through this. I think it's like my entire team, right? This has no setup, so I want my entire team to actually go through this, if it can. I know these two can for sure. What about Shinx? Shinx also can. I'm assuming Smoochum cannot. Smoochum takes a lot from Nimba, but we should always be baiting Ember here, right? Yeah. I guess if we're not baiting Ember, Smoochum probably can. Let me see what Piplup gets. Because Piplup gets Pluck. I think I can go into a Pluck, or maybe not. I can go into a Pluck, actually. And then we just end on Love Disc to KO. Well, this should be fine here. All the XP split in. We're not the... Next is the really annoying Bug Trainer, right? I don't have any great mon for this unless Smoochum is hidden G, but I doubt it. Yeah, Smoochum can't even come to this fight. Kind of figured. Even with Rivalry, Shinx isn't doing anything here. Yeah, this is always a super annoying fight, huh? My guys are actually like super weak for this specifically. Abigail's a backup, but that's about it. I mean, do I just have to go pull 204 for this? I just have like so few guys actually doing this right now. Which means the XP is going to be even more fucked, huh? Yeah, so few of my guys can fight this right now. And by so few, I mean none of them. Got hiccup. I think I have to pull. I mean, most 204s don't even help us unless we actually get the Bummy, right? I really don't want to make Bummy just for this. I guess Bummy base form probably actually does decently here as well. And I can just set it to like 13, 14. Very reliably, right? This would be a Earthquake. Nature power, right? I believe so. I really don't like this fight. This fight looks... Yeah, I don't even think what I'm grabbing here is actually helping with this fight, though, so I think we're just here. Maybe I might just have to overlevel for this fight. We have Penguin as well. Should I lead Penguin instead of Nido? Probably. Plus, I just have nothing to take care of the... berry juice, right? Well, you can't really take care of that efficiently. That was a crit, right? That had to be a crit. I was doing much more damage than I expected. That had to be like double crit, right? God, we're already just dead. We need one of everything here. Yeah, this is probably going to be Babel, like, dig out leveling. I don't know how much Nido is going to be able to do here. This one's also not poison, right? So Nido's good against this. What I'm afraid of is the ones that are poison, right? Those are the ones that, like, really had to deal with. Like, this one being poison makes it really hard to deal with. Let's just flinch spam. We're already 16 on this as well. I feel like I don't have, like, a lot of other options, though. Right? Or do some damage on this. So somebody is pure bug, right? Yeah, should never be able to kill us. Yeah, should still never be able to kill us. I chip one more and then I start pivoting, I think. Let Love just try to finish the rest if it can. There's a good chance it can. 20? 20 might be lethal range. Exactly one roll, but only one roll. Shinx can always come in for one and finish, right? Yeah. Thundershock should always go from that range. Okay, I do have to take this Nido level here always. Already having Nidorina here is not part of the plan, though, admittedly. Our XP is just, like, so weird because we have so few mon that can do anything. Worst thing is, Nido can actually one-shot the Snubble, I think. Actually, no, we just lost Rivalry, didn't we? It doesn't matter, we also just Evo'd, right? Actually, was this Poison Point or Rivalry? I didn't even look. This was Rivalry, okay. Oh, we actually don't lose Rivalry here. Oh. Okay. It's like we could one-shot it, but I don't think that's correct. But we could. Actually, no, we couldn't because I'm -1, right? I mean, I'm probably just leading Love Disc. I feel like Love Disc is usually pretty good here. Well, I make it 13, but I probably just lead Love Disc. That's more than fine. I put this Nidorino in calc, and hopefully just try to never use it. We also 13 Love. Oh, that Love's already 13, perfect. God, XP management is just like so cooked here because of what we had to do for Barry. I think without Babel, we just aren't yeah, without Babel, we just aren't burying, I don't think, consistently enough. Yeah, I mean, I can at least lead Love Disc here, and it's pretty fine. I can, like, randomly smooch him this, but I feel like, yeah, we're just... Nah, it should just be Love Disc. Love Disc can do it very reliably at 13. Love Disc should get Electrike out. Who's my Electrike? Probably just Meow. Meow Shinx. They can come together to eventually do that. Some water type shenanigans for Growlithe. I have to Nido for Riolu, right? Like, because of this Growlithe, I probably have to bring Babale as a backup because of sleep shenanigans. You can really change his Meowth then. I think we just go 13 here. I'm just like so worried about not being able to use these for anything. I have a few more encounters coming up that hopefully are just strong enough to play the game, but we got a lot of fights between now and Newark. We got a lot of fights. Damn. I think we can actually probably live this Thunder Shock, right? And get some damage in. 30. We died a 1 roll of crit. I'm fine with that. So we can just get the XP on Love Disc solo. Get Growlithe in here. I guess we'll be on Secret Power, but it is what it is. We just go up. I'm surprised this is what comes out here. I mean, like, it makes sense that it does. I'm just, like, surprised. Okay, we should be faster here. Who all can I swap into this to eat? Against Penguin at 23. This should always be Rolling Kick. Yeah, who's coming in on Rolling Kick? That's a good question. I think the answer is no one. I just go straight Nido. I just, like, basically can never use Nido again. Does it feel good? No, but it is where we're at. So you need to delay this one more level. You can probably use Nido like 1 or 2 more times, actually. The XP isn't like that insane. Oh, this cannot run away right now. This should be able to. I have 2 like very strong mana I just like barely can use right now, which is tragic. Okay. I mean, I probably have to lead one of them against Flaffy, right? This is even like good Meow for Flaffy because we're not Limba. I could just lead 14 Flaffy and just say, fuck it, we ball. Could actually lead 14 Flaffy and just, or Meow and say, fuck it, we ball. Probably the best way to do this, honestly. I might just have to go into like Nido or Barrel, which would not be great. Metal Claw doesn't really do anything here, but it's better than Payday under basically every situation. Alright, whose box right now is Smoochum. I don't think Smoochum does anything particularly cool here. Anyone know who my Tutwig is? And why it's probably looking like it just has to be Nido again? There's a 56% chance I kill it with Smoochum. But that would also put it into overgrow range if I miss. 16 Smoochum always kills, and I feel like Smoochum can't do that much anyway. So maybe. Nido can take 2 more Mom, but it would literally be the last 2 it can take. I have to pull north. Okay, I just have to pull north. This is Shellis first. I just legitimately don't have another choice. Does Smoochum actually does have a specific role here, so I'd like to bring it. I think I should be pretty free here. We're just gonna have so much XP this run. It's so tragic. Does come out. I don't think this can actually damage us though, right? Not really. I feel like we can just hit 3, right? Mega Drain max is like 14. Yeah, we cannot hit through. Alright. This is what Smoochum is here for. Vulpix comes out. There's no way Smoochum can fight a Vulpix, right? Actual bite is only 32. We kill in 2 licks. We missed. I can't risk hitting ourselves, so we have to go into Love Disc. We should always have Smoochum kill after that. Smoochum can always live one. Next is Feebash Trainer. Always leading Shinx again. Figure out the rest as we go. God, I'm getting so much XP from these fights even. Holy. There's just like no way we don't outlevel something. I'm just gonna need to figure out what I actually need for Brawly later. Or Brawly. For Rock later. Are we faster than this? I don't think so. I shouldn't be able to kill us though. That's focus, so that makes sense. We got the para though, so we can just Swift. I don't think there's any way we outspeed one-shot this guy. We have 14, right? Yeah. Do we ever die to Water Gun though? That's the next question. No. We can actually just do this. This doesn't have Soul Swim, right? Yeah. Huge Shinx solo. Obviously, we had never taken this even unless we absolutely have to. Guy has this giga delay. It's one of the stronger delays in the game. Because we have pretty good special attack on this guy for early game, right? Not too bad. Oh, what did I just do? I need to fight another Shinx. That probably just needs to be my Meow if we're proccing Rivalry, but I think that's fine. And then just figure it out with the rest. Sons. I don't think Smoochum can do anything this fight, so I'll just take the other guy even though it risks over leveling. I think there was no other way we find a Tidal Lancer that isn't here though, because that Razor Leaf is destroying my entire box. This was not Shinx lead, right? This was Meowth lead. If only we were limbo on this thing. Imagine. Oh, good crit, buddy. Actually, was that crit or was that just range? Because I didn't calculus leveled. I bet it's a base 40, right? What is that doing more against Skitty? That should only be a 60. Weird ranges. What's slower? Can we die here? 18. Yeah, it's worth the risk. And then dealing with this thing is also going to be a little demonic. Probably just Piplup though. Piplup Love Disc. Both of them like not bad at it. Oh, good confusion, good confusion. Okay, what are we using for this capture? Technically I have a single Iggly buff if I want to do it. But I can't level Iggly buff right now. That high. I have a lovely kiss, but that's just confusion, right? Answer's probably just lead Nido, and Nido just Nido's it. I want to kind of optimize for... Let me go see exactly who I was here again. I think ideally we're just getting like... I think this is always nighttime, right? Because Cacnea... No, this is just always nighttime because of Cacnea anyway. Cacnea's a pretty good hit. I don't think I might have to actually pull Ravaged here. I really don't want to pull Ravage until I at least have the Sandshrew, though. I'm fine pulling Ravage with Sandshrew. I just do not want to pull it before Sandshrew. That's kind of where I'm sitting right now. We got the C-Dot. Wrong 2020, man. That's definitely not great for us. Definitely not great for us. Anything weird this guy wants to do delay-wise? We can delay for Giga Drain. Not sure how much we're really using as a Nuzleaf anyway. This thing never gets Fake Out. So to be stuck as Nuzleaf for 2,000 years as well. So we need Night Slash. I think I'm supposed to delay this until at least Giga Drain, if not also Seed Bomb. Seed Bomb is what, 80? Leaf Blade is 95, but you get Seed Bomb a lot early at 31. There's Razor Leaf for that. Razor Leaf isn't guaranteed in this game, right? No, so that's fine. Just increase crit. I don't lose Feint Attack anyway, so I just lose a Razor Leaf to get Giga Drain, Seed Bomb. Oh, at least Giga Drain. I probably do want to actually delay this if I don't absolutely need it for something. Which means it's not really helping with my current issue, but I don't think Nuzleaf is really surviving this Turtwig anyway, so I think we're just wiping to this Turtwig. I'm being entirely honest. Yeah, NUZLOCKE can't live that anyway. Let's go look at it, but I don't think I'm using this for anything. Attack down as well. It has a good special attack. I kind of really want to at least get a good drain on that then. NUZLOCKE isn't the worst special attacking mod in the world. Was I just Meow leading this? I was, right? Yeah. Doesn't feel good, but inbox can only smooch him. Smooch him doesn't help with anything here, sadly. Maybe like it can come out against Tuttle for one hit. Yeah, I should actually bring it just because it can Tuttle over the barrel. I probably still have to use Nito to do most of the damage here, but I can just like swap it and finish it on Smooch him if I want. Just for a little bit less XP, right? Maybe Nito somehow makes it to another fight. Okay, we dig this. Use the T-Wave, but like we just don't get paired. Beautiful, thank you, Meow. Doesn't do this because it has a fighting move. We just go either for water types. And this is where things get annoying. We definitely died to a Razor Leaf here, so I have to just swap. I do a small amount of damage, but I don't want to kill on this. Double kick should do it. Then we go into Smooch him now on... This is still Razor Leaf, isn't it? Do I have any way to get non-Razor Leaf? Not really. You have to be a normal type, so I'd have to be able to go into Meowth. I don't think I'm allowed to go into Meowth here. Even Meowth doesn't do it. So I'd have to risk the Razor Leaf crit. I think I really need to not take that much XP on this thing, so I'm just risking crit. I'll just know now outspeed KO. I can just go into whatever wants to fight this. This thing shouldn't be a problem. Like my own penguin slowly wins, right? Is that sleep talk? Yeah. I need some backup somewhere, but doesn't even need backup. Nice. Right. Great ball. Whose lead is currently paired, right? So let me... You should be able to run from most things here. You're a relatively fast mon. This is a pretty high speed Shinx as well. I'm definitely getting tired soon, so I'm not gonna go long. Like I said, I just kind of want to do work more than anything, right? To see if we can at least get there. About over leveling every single fucking mon in our box. Which I don't know if we can. Smile. Smile, smile, smile. Alright. Oh, yeah, we have encounter. We don't have to look at this yet. Okay. Sandshrew time. Sandshrew will be being placed in the bag, and then I think I just go pull Ravage because this box is way too cooked XP-wise to delay for this Goldeen. Feels a little bad, but is what it is. There'll be no Goldeen gaming. Yeah, because I just don't think the C-Dock can do anything is the issue, right? I think I do actually like really want to delay this if I can. Not even a level I can do the thing. Like, especially if it's common with that much special attack, I feel like I have to kind of delay it, right? The mon that can just sit out against this guy. Technically a better mon sitting out than the other guy we have. And my laundry is done. I need to... I'll move that over in a second. Is it 8 or is it 7 for this? I always forget. It is level 8. Level 8 Repel Minute. I mean, not lead this to start with for sure. Oh no, what did I just do? Right, we're not in speed up, right? Me leave speed up. Yeah, this speed up, this is not speed up. Right. Go script. Do the work for me. It doesn't look like we're bonking here, so this should be hopefully not too long. Hope here is Sandshrew. The script only presses error key, so it can't confirm anything, so we should be fine. As long as I don't do a stupid. Hands up, lean back, relax. One day, we'll find them on. Hello? Please? Sandshrew does not want to come out. Please, one drop of the shrew. One drop of the shrew. That's like hopefully get a good shrew here, but I can use Nidoqueen if I absolutely have to. Wow. I'm leading the right mon here, right? I'm not crazy. I know this takes a while, but like, it usually doesn't take this long. It doesn't look like we're bonking, so like I shouldn't be randomly losing chances. Man. I just want the Sandshrew in the bag, man. Please. Please place the Sandshrew into the bag. Please, sir. Put the Sandshrew in the bag. I would like the Sandshrew to be placed in the bag. Maybe one day. Maybe one day the Sandshrew is placed in the bag. I was like, I think I'm just pulling Ravage Path for sure in this box. I just wanted to get the Sandshrew first, because it makes Ravage Path a lot better than Encounter Zone. Alright. The Sandshrew has been placed in the bag. I have no stats for this, right? I guess I go Nido because of poison. Does it even have a ground move? If it does, it probably doesn't do too much damage, but I think it doesn't even have dig yet, does it? It actually does not have a ground move. I can go Nido. No poison point, really? And that's just saying attack is not accurate or defense drop. Okay, there we go. The Sandshrew is in the bag. The Sandshrew, I repeat, is in the bag. Mission accomplished. We've done it. We have placed the Kratos answer into the box. I no longer have a repel to get it to the north. Feels bad. But I still think I'd take Ravage after this. My box is still just like a little bit too weak to not take Ravage here. Jolly is pretty good on this guy. It's IVs, right? Holy guy. Wish he had a little bit more HP, but holy guy. This is the Deathless Heroic? Holy. How many more candies do I have right now, by the way? Do I have enough? Yeah. So this guy up to like 13, 14-ish. Probably 14 is fine. Yeah, I'm fine with 14 on this guy. Like I don't really use him that much for the next couple fights. Alright, and there's no weird level. I guess I can't repel anymore anyway, but yeah, I think now that we have Sandshrew, I need Nighttime Ravaged Path. Let me heal Nido real quick. Nido's probably still gonna be my lead there. We're really hoping for the Donphan. Donphan is by far the best thing we can get here. That Mon is not balanced, even if we do already have multiple ground types. It's a very good Mon. I just don't think I'm allowed to really greed for the Goldeen here. I don't think this is a box that can support the Goldeen either, even with Sandshrew Nido. I think it's just like a little bit... Is it a little bit too weak? Maybe this can Goldeen from here. I'm kind of worried about Corsola low-key, but maybe this can actually do it. Let me think. The golden fish is very, very good for dupes later. Duping out Goldeen actually just does so much for us, right? We don't actually need it on 218, but where did we actually need this duped out by? I know it has a really good dupe out on a ton of city. Is this part of the Feraligatr dupe out? I'm trying to remember where the Feraligatr dupe out is. I think this is supposed to be part of the Feraligatr though, if I remember right. What is the Feraligatr dupe out? $209 is the Feraligatr dupe out to get a Crocodile, I see. Yeah, you get an old route if you have Finium by Birch Seeking. Don't ask me why I'm getting my Seeking by the or my by Birch, by the way. Is that one I'm actually not sure of? 205 will be my Finian. I guess 208. I guess I'm probably just fishing 208, right? Fish 208. We get Goldfish, that's super sad though, so maybe not. I'll have to figure that one out later. It wasn't like I could delay 204 here, right? This wasn't possible. The Goldie dupe guaranteeing a Feraligatr is really, really good. I know I came all the way up here, but I think I'm gonna see if I can do this without it before I commit to that. Yeah, we would've got a mail by me anyway. Alright, saved. And to be fair, I wouldn't even hate Moffin in this box. Low-key. Alright. Let's put the Sandshrew in box. On calc. Also, technically, I guess, look at seed off of some things, but I just highly doubt the seed off does anything, right? Like, if possible, I'd really like to get that delay. It's actually a pretty good delay. At least for this specific D dot or C dot that has 29 special attack, 0 minus attack. Right? Good drain sounds very good on that. It gives us a 75 power move very early. I probably won't end up doing the seed bomb delay though. Especially with minus attack. Because I doubt this is ever my first stone anyway. We'll see. I mean, to be fair, it's not like Nuzleaf is doing that much, right? So maybe I can't just like keep going until we get Seed Bomb evolve in time for Night Slash. Not really care about Leaf Blade ever. Like, we can care about Leaf Blade though. We probably passively get Leaf Blade, honestly. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna try to play this if I can though. No questions asked. You don't get any moves going to 14 here, right? You get Absorb. You only get Absorb. And it's, I guess it is Stab Absorb, which is good. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong, but already has Absorb. Alright, sure. Let me just put this as a 14. And just see if it magically does something. I think put it as a Nuzleaf as well. Nuzleaf has an E, right? Nuzleaf does not have an E. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if this Nuzleaf actually does do something, though. But speaking of doing something, who is this Teddiursa answer? Because this thing's a known semi-demon. It looks like Sandshrew does it well. Sandshrew double dig kills. We'll bait in almost assuredly Wingull, right? With Water Gun. Ideally, Shinx can come out against that and just do some stuff, but Shinx technically outspeeds at 16, but I'm not making the Shinx 16. Like, some combination of, like, Shinx to Love Disc probably does that. I feel like Love Disc is usually really good here. I wish I had a better way to deal with the Spoink. If we kill this on Love Disc, does anything even have a super effective move against Love Disc? No. If we kill it on Shinx, we should just get Sandshrew, always. I don't think I'm really afraid of Sandshrew. I'm mostly just afraid of the Spoink, I'm not gonna lie. Spoink is definitely by far the thing I'm most afraid of here. He doesn't Dark type yet until Nuzleaf, right? I guess I had to bring Babale, just in case I'm not like already set up on the Shinx. 93% chance to KO if I'm already set up on Shinx, though, and I don't mind just taking those odds, because I really only take damage from Putrid anyway. I don't think I can ever be set up on the Shinx for that. Sandshrew also really wants to Nido, but I don't think I'm allowed to let it Nido, right? I think there's like no other way we get a Teddiursa anywhere. Got to be like exactly a rock smasher, right? That's the issue. I just don't really have that. I don't have anyone who can efficiently two shots without just dying. So I have to find a different Nido answer then. That's a little annoying. I think I'm supposed to just take Ravage the more I look at this. This box has potential as the issue, so like I should just take the Ravage and try to get there. Like figure out the Goldeen later. I think this box has too much potential not to just take this now. Oh. Oh. Huh. Oh. Mawile. What's this catch rate? What moves does this thing have? False swipe bite. Huh. Am I allowed to chip this thing? I don't think this thing has an amazing catch rate for me, right? It's a 75. It's not free. I think I'm allowed to bite this, though, without it taking damage. It's relatively bulky. Non-stop bite on an Intervino should never kill. It does, like, nothing. So this is, like, actually a very tough Pokemon to catch. I don't think this really does that much damage to us. Like, I want to get one rough skin in, or, like, 1 or 2 rough skins in here. Be able to get one more rough skin before it's too low. Okay, get out of here. I haven't until it starts struggling. I should just be throwing these. Oh my god, we actually got it. Huh. That's a Pokemon. That's suddenly a Pokemon we just added to our box. I think we might be kind of strong. I feel like that's a Pokemon that's definitely at least good early game, if nothing else. I mean, it's a false swipe, a smile. Interesting. What ability do you have? It's just Bashful. Bashful's not bad. What ability does this thing even get? Oh, this is an Intimon. Oh. A Steel type Intimon. We didn't roll the greatest of defense on it or HP, but like lowest of keys, this can go kind of ahead. I do not mind this hit. One of those mine, I don't think it'll be like exceptional later, right? Because it's only 400 BST. It's like a little bit of a weird distribution, but it's probably just does stuff early. Honestly, it's probably just does stuff early. I mean, can it Teddiursa? It can Teddiursa. That solves that issue. Can probably also Nido. It actually can't Nido, so I still save Sand Slash for that. Hello key can kind of Spoink. It doesn't bait Spoink though. What is it? I guess it baits Sandshrew first. Baits Sandshrew first. Wish I could just have it chain Spoink, but I don't think that's really possible. So now we're getting Teddiursa. Goes down. We get Sandshrew exactly. That's probably just gonna go be like Luminion. What are we actually baiting? Earth Power. I could use Smoochum for that, just for a little bit of XP optimization. I don't hate it. We just Smoochum bait. Smoochum is Psychic Ice. Does anything have a super effective move against Psychic Ice? Because fighting isn't super effective, right? It's just neutral. Bite. I'd get Nido in on Bite. Doesn't really matter what we swap Nido into. I think this lets us get Spoink last, which is kind of low-key insane. Because Spoink is coming in last, I'm just not worried about it, right? It just becomes free for the boys. Yeah, legitimately just becomes free for the boys. Shit, Meow. Actually not using you here, which kind of surprises me. Not using you here, not using you. We actually move Igglybuff back down. Is Mawile the 1% there? Mawile was one of the 1% there. The Smoochum does not need to level. I want you. You can withdraw. Oh, yeah, I was gonna move the Igglybuff. That's what it was. That's why I was there. Then Igglybuff has some delay stuff. Huh. Emergency, oh shit, that guy. Lead Mawile. Shouldn't be that worried about Sass's in this fight, hopefully. Smile. And everything else here should be good. Might have to run into some fights. How fast are you? 22. That probably runs for most things. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Yeah, should be good. We also get the Intim here, which is really nice, right? Plus this should KO. Get Sandshrew coming in. We want to go straight Love Disc. Love Disc one shot. Come into up power. Oh no, we want to go Smooch him. This fucks up our bait order. What is Smooch him baiting? Smooch him is getting this is getting ALAs, which we're still fine to swap into, so it's okay. Oh no, this is getting Slash. Oh, I'm an idiot. This is getting Slash. I have to go back Mawile into Slash and then go Smooch him. And then we can just always go with Powder. Okay, random XP on that for fun. Now we should get this guy. We can go straight into Sandshrew. Sandshrew just absolutely annihilates this thing. Not even close. Now this should get Wingull, which is what we want. Can Wingull actually even kill us from here? 36. The issues was slower as well. But you have to swap here. I think I swap into Love Disc first. Love Disc is actually like surprisingly okay against this thing usually. By water pulsing. If nothing else, it can just go until we have a good pivot, right? On Roost. It's very likely to get a lot of Roost in here. I think I still want Shinx to absorb 8 XP here though, so we'll go into Shinx. Roost is fine, we just Thundershock. Fusion self hit. Shinx is also the mon that is best against this guy, especially at this HP. Alright. That. Mawile, good shit, buddy. That was what we needed. Ooh, Nose Pass. I think the Nose Pass is actually like very strong. It's just like so weird to not take the guaranteed Sandshrew there. Not even because it's not even because Sandshrew is necessarily strong, right? It's just because it just guarantees you something that can usually create a dose. You think Mawile can do Corsola? Maybe. Mawile should be able to lead this fight, right? Thank you, Mawile. Yeah, Mawile was definitely lead again. Did anyone else level? I think someone else leveled there, right? Was it Love Disc? I think a few guys actually leveled there. But it's so weird that I guess the way I have to actually do it is edit in box, right? To not lose the met location. Like Love Disc is 15 now. I don't think anyone else leveled there unless Smoochum is 14 now. Mawile, I think, was already 14. Sandshrew was already 14. Jinx was already 15. Yada, yada, yada. Yeah. I guess that's the best way to do that. Yeah. They don't lose the met location like that. Something is bugging out here, though, because it's saying that my Smoochum can one-shot an Eevee, and that's obviously not true. I don't know why that stuff bugs out sometimes. It's so weird. It's so weird. Whatever. We know we're leading Mawile. That's just not even a question. Mawile just kills. What does Mawile bait? Is a pure Steel type? Probably a fighting move somewhere. Yeah, fighting move from Nidoran female. Is that even true? And isn't out Nidoran female here? I legitimately don't know if it's allowed to send out Nidoran female here. Because that'll be a 0. But does it even check switch score against things that don't have super effective? It doesn't, right? So like it should come out. Nothing else has a super effective move? Yeah, I mean, it should be. I don't see why it wouldn't be. Okay, fair enough. We get that. Does anything even have a super effective move against? Does a grass move on Ralts? I might just be able to chain that then. It looks like it Ralts afterwards, so I can kill Nito, get Ralts as well. Loki, what I might try to do though is just have Smoochum do most of the rest of that fight. I also have backups just in case, but Smoochum's very good at coming into Ralts and just trying to KO here. Other Chingling options are maybe like Shinx. I wish I could get this to fix whatever's going on with the Smoochum. Is it because I like mainly leveled it? Let me try it like this. Maybe I just am not allowed to touch that and that's what's breaking it. Maybe if I just do it like this, it'll fix itself. Okay, that fixed it. Might even be able to have Mawile come back in and do more though. This Mawile seems like it's like kind of low-key vibing. Just doing everything. Anyone here I don't want? I'm gonna decide if I want you or you. These, I think, are always here. Babail for the emergency. Oh shit. Which we should hopefully never need, but you never know. So, I need backup Ralts just in case, which probably just wants to be like Shinx. Shinx is pretty good at it. So is Meowth, though. Get down for it to be Meowth just in case something stupid happens. Meowth should also be fast after A-1. Backup Zubat would also be nice here, just in case I can't bring Smoochum into it, even though Smoochum is pretty good at it. I don't have an Insomnium on anyway, right? I mean, Shinx is pretty okay at it. If I have another one, I just bring Love Disc. I don't have another one. I think this will be fine. Yeah, hopefully my Mawile doesn't take too much damage on this first fight and it can just do everything, but we'll see. Mawile does kind of low-key cook this fight. Cubone. I should be able to run from a Cubone level 7, right? I was like slow, but it's not that slow. Metal Claw. It went for the bite there? Why did it go for the bite there? What made that go for bite? Huh. Okay, so it can send out something that is true zeros. Okay. It cannot send out something that I'm full immune to, even though it does have a super effective move. Good to know. That means I can just chain this if I want to. I don't mind. But now I can send it out. Did I miss a move on this guy? Psychic normal, psychic normal. Wait, what? I'm so confused. Why can I send him out now? Huh? Hold up, I need to try to figure this out. I don't even know how you spell Mawile. Just not, it doesn't have an H. Why did I put an H in there? I don't even know how to spell Chingling. It is. I'm so confused why that just happened. I also don't know why I used bite. I feel like something is doing some weird things here. But I don't know what. It's like everything that happened in this fight felt wrong to me somehow. Technically I could probably actually just keep going with Mawile, but I think I'd rather just go Sand Slash still. We will eventually wake up. We take like no damage from this thing. Joking me. We still have one more even through poison. Okay, we no longer live one more. I don't know if this is a guaranteed wake up. We just have to go back Mawile. This has to be more while now. We get a -1 though, so it should be fine. Should I go bite here? I should go Metal Claw and just get highest damage in case it lovely kisses. Double crit, double kick is only 32. Okay, wake up. I think I just have to chain this now just so I don't miss anything. I should be fine. Let's go into Meow. The confusion, but now Meow is just out, able to press by it. Doesn't always kill, but wow, it's actually a pretty good roll. Honestly, I don't think this guy ever dies, right? I think it only does 30. It does 30 on one roll, but the issue is it's very likely to Hypnosis here, and I'd rather not swap into Hypnosis. I just went for Poison Fang. That crit means it did at least 64, so this doesn't always kill. Actually, it does always kill. Right, always kills here. Okay, not bad. Oh my god, we got to the candies. Why did that Chingling come out? So weird. And someone who knows this AI. Wait, hold up. There's one way for me to test this. You think a double kick from a Chingling is what saw highest damage? And it just like, that's all 31. That could easily be highest damage here. I guess it is highest damage. Yeah, I guess it just terminated. It just like saw double kick as seeing the highest after Chingling because of Swift from Eevee with Silk Scarf adaptability. So I guess it just like terminates on 0. That is so weird. I don't like that. I thought it would just like send out the 0 in order, honestly. I'm like very surprised by that. I don't have a Flying Mon yet, do I? Not even a Levitate Mon. Am I doing day or night here? I should like really do day here, but I think Vulpix is an insane Mon, but Magby is a much... I mean, do I really need a Still type though? Low key, am I pulling mine? I mean, I am, yes, but I think I do this nighttime with Dusk Ball just in case it's draw, unironically. I just commit the Roar. Just lose the Dusk Ball, commit the Roar. I'm kind of down. Like, we're basically just going for guaranteed capture here anyway, so what we do doesn't really matter, so I'll just leave, like, Sandshrew. But I think I just do this nighttime so I can guarantee the Vulpix if we do hit it. Yeah, I'm just gonna guarantee this with Dust Ball. I got the Great Ball, not the Dust Ball, because I'm an idiot. Okay, thank God. Never fucking punished in my life. Holy. Never punished in my life. Yeah, Dust Ball's on the left side, Ultra Ball's on the right, or Great Ball's on the right side. Holy. It's not this, it's over here. That's Chestnut. Just in case we run into like the Onyx and we have to like panic doing Onyx. How am I setting up for if we run into this Onyx? Also, am I pulling nighttime here? In city? Because like I kind of want a flying guy. Charmander's eventually a flying guy, and Zubat is a flying guy. I think I'm pulling night in the city. I think having a flying guy would be too good. Should probably leave my false swipe guy though, right? What am I doing if I run into this Onyx, man? I just have no idea what I do if I run into this Onyx. Yeah, I think I just do this nighttime and just try to hope for like Grimo or Zubat are the two big ones we're looking for. Coughing Waddle. I mean, to be fair, most of them on here are just like very solid, right? I don't know if this is exactly what we wanted. What do you even have right now? You have Ember, right? Level 10 Charmander of Ember. Can that ever kill me? Am I allowed to false swipe this once? Maybe even twice? I think I'm always allowed to false swipe this once. I'm probably allowed to false swipe that again now, right? Let me make sure they didn't change false swipe before I press this button. Hold up. Always leave with at least 1 HP. Let me make sure this guy has nothing that can self-damage. Okay. Let's go into something that doesn't take damage. Oh, that was the Ember. Holy. Pretty easy capture at this point, right? Nice, nice. Yeah, so that's eventually a flying type. It's just not one yet, right? A little unfortunate, but it is what it is. I have a lot of fire type disadvantages of that, but it is what it is. It's at least, when do you actually get Charizard? I'm assuming it's not until at least Fantina, if not later. And I don't even know if I'm going to want to take it for that. Flamethrower is 34 if you can delay. I guess it won't be until 36 anyway. Good chance I just want to delay this for Flamethrower, right? I think I lose flying moves to do that, but I get Air Slash pretty soon anyway after I Evo at 42. I'm losing like Wing Attack basically, and that's it, which I think I'm fine with. Actually, I wouldn't even get Wing Attack on this thing. It involves a 36. I don't give the flying move into Air Slash anyway. I lose nothing. So even technically get Fire Punch. So get Dragon Pulse. Yeah, I think I'm down to delay this until 34. Do I ever delay this for 37 and just don't get Fire Punch? I feel like that's a little late for D-Rage value. Maybe I'm wrong, but you technically can get D-Rage and still get everything that isn't Fire Punch. Is Fire Punch a tutor move in this game? Where's the tutor for this? 112? That's like after Wake, right? I want to say that's after Wake. Where is... What even is Wake? It's Bastoia, Old Chateau, Ivan. This is Lucia. I know, I guess I can look at the map and just see what this is, right? Where is 212? There's not the one by... Oh, no, yeah, that is literally to the left of Pastoria. Okay. Bold Vulpix doesn't sound like the worst thing ever. I feel like Bold Vulpix is fine. Vulpix is a single ability, right? I want to say it is. Yeah, Vulpix is always mad. Oh my god, that's a Magic Deadmon. Holy. Holy, that's a guy. That is certainly a guy. Why am I always minus special attack when I get one of these guys? I feel like I'm like 3 minus special attack on these guys in a row. Yeah, I mean, this thing's just going to do nothing, sadly. It's going to be a flying type. I can't, like I said, I can't even actually, I guess I don't have fly, smile. Like I said, I can't even actually like get, I'll still probably delay it for flamethrower. It just means I always want fire punch on this probably, right? It kind of just means I need to take the fire punch on this as well, basically. Which is what it is. Like, I don't really care about Dragon Rage anyway, I don't think. So just evolve it at... We evolved to Charmeleon at 34, and then we still have that for 36, so it's fine. We don't have Charmeleon for a while, but I think that'll be fine. I think I'm, like, that concerned about Charmeleon. I guess we lose Flame Wheel, which is a little weird, but... I just need to keep this thing, like, super low level, and just, like, full delay it. If I can. I guess I can level it for this split specifically, but... I think after that, just full delay it. I think it's probably good for a little bit here. All right, now for the catch I'm actually deeply afraid of. I am so afraid of everything I can run into this mine right now. I probably actually want to run this mine at nighttime, right? Geodude. I lose Aaron chance, but I don't think I necessarily need Aaron as much as I usually would want it. But Zubat is still good to have a Flying Mon early, and then Geodude is good to just have early. So I think I do this nighttime. Hopefully we just dodge the Magby, because Magby in this box would be a little weird. I guess I'll just lead Mawile. I can level Igglybuff now. To at least have a Singmon. Would I lead the Singmon just in case? I mean, I just don't know what I do against an Onix, man. I feel like this is an Onix we are just like gigaboned. We grab like you're decently bulky here. I just like get rid of my fire types, right? My mass type's probably actually not. There's a lot of rocks here. Mass type's not great, but this should be fine. All right. Like I said, I think we just do this at nighttime. Leave them all wild just in case it's something I can false swipe and just hope to God we dodge a Magma here because we have too many fire types. Oh God, not this guy again. Why do I always get this guy and I never have anything to catch it with? I miss my Sunflora, man. Oh God. Oh God. It has what? It has roar. What's the other? It's going what? Oh, trap move. That's a trap move anyway. Okay, there. What do I do here, man? Mawile, can you damage this thing reasonably? Please tell me you can. I think I just have to Metal Claw and just say, fuck it, it never kills, and just hope we can capture. I'm not even joking. No! It ton one roared with 4 moves, man. You're joking me. That was actually a good catch range, too. I mean, is this run not just kind of low-key cooked now? Like this run is low-key cooked now, just minus one of the better encounter zones. What's the odds of just catching that thing with a Dusk Ball? Am I supposed to just chuck the Dusk Ball? There's no way, right? It's like so unlikely for it to do that ton one. Dust Ball inside a cave while there's no status. It's a 33%. Oh, it isn't. It's a 23% chance. There's no way I'm not supposed to throw that. If I get to throw the ball there, there's actually a really good chance that captures too. That's so unfortunate that did that ton one. Like, come on, man. I think we're still in a good spot, but like, come on, man. I have seen that thing 4 times somehow already. By the way. That 4%. Remember how I just cannot find a Nidoqueen for the life of me? Yeah, I've seen that guy 4 times. I caught him 3 times, though. It's the first time we've actually failed to capture on him, which is kind of insane to say, but... Oh, that's so unfortunate. There's so many good encounters there, man. There's so many good encounters there. That makes my Rock Smash pull, like, actually low-key kind of bad. I think I'm just, like, not allowed to go for the Machop Geodude combo now, right? But, like, I guess I'm still going for it, you know what I mean? But it makes it so much harder. Oh, that's so unlucky, man. That is so unlucky. Ah, you're joking me. Didn't look like a very bulky Onix, if nothing else, though. Smile. Whatever, we have a Marble Wild Smile. Next is... Oh god, what's the lead on this next guy? I know it's the Slugma guy. I just don't remember what his lead is. Oh no, it's not the Slugma guy. It's the guy before the Slugma guy. It's the non-Slugma guy. I don't really have a good combi kill, if I'm being honest with you. Onyx would have been my good combi kill, I guess. Smile. So I might just have to, like, Mawile it. Mawile should get Fanfi coming in. How am I dealing with this Fanfi? How am I dealing with this with Bale is the real answer. I kind of really want Mawile for Bale, don't I? I need something else can calm me in that case. Level 15 Smoochum has a outspeed one-shot. Perfect. I got Onyx with my Mawile run. I'm... Okay, 15 Smoochum. When does Smoochum actually evolve? I know it's not for a while. 30. Holy. This thing is not coming out of the box again for a long ass time. A pound here, though. Nice. And hold up, there's an eyelash currently in my eye. I think Ren survives that, but God, that sucks. Let me... I guess I need to... Maybe, like, add an Onyx and just mark it as dead. Well, it needs to not be an Onyx. I need to add, like... I guess I add another Sand Slash and just mark that as... thing, just so I can track that easier. No, I don't even know if I can add another Sand Slash. This is weird. Was another Sand Shrew. I think there's a way to mark a missed encounter in this, is there? Alright, hear me out. I add like a random Nido, since Nido is already evoed. Well, I can add like a oh no, I think there's actually Torterras and Infinite somewhere else, right? Is there any mon that is like completely unavailable in this game I can put here? Can you catch a Ditto? You can. Can you catch a Mew? You probably can't catch a Mew, right? Okay, there we go. I can just add like a random Mew, and then just like set that here. And a Mew. Edit. Location. Mine. What about mine? Dead. Okay, there we go. Man, that would have been so hype if we caught the Onyx on this run. Holy. Would have solved so many issues. Alright, let me just get these new guys into the calc real quick. I don't think I ever technically did that either. Yeah, there's no Vulpix here. My 2 encounters, or my 3 encounters turned into 2. Tragic. I guess that would technically be the equivalent of a death, right? I'll put it as a death. It's like kind of a death. Like, ideally I would have something like was specifically for missed encounters, but too much effort. Alright, so Smoochum one shot, so we just lead Smoochum. That's what we decided on, right? Before all the yapping. Alright, what do we bait out? We're Ice Psychic. We're getting Geodude, but Geodude sees a kill, so it shouldn't be able to self-destruct, right? Right? Is that how that works? I love this doesn't one-shot. Oh, wait. My Smoochum one-shots of Tailwind isn't up. What are the odds Tailwind is... I mean, Tailwind is almost always up, right? I think I low-key have to Mawile that then, don't I? Like, low-key, I kind of have to Mawile that. Smoochum outspeeds and Tailwind. Smoochum outspeeds and Tailwind at level 15. Holy Smoochum, you're insane. 31 speed Smoochum to the rescue. What do we bait after that? Nothing else has a rock move. I guess we'd get both of them see Accelerate, so it'll go in order, so it'll send Fanfi next. Yes, it should be. Oh no, wait, yeah, because I keep thinking Delabut every time I think of Smoochum matchups for some reason. So we'll get Fanfi after that. Now I need to figure out how I'm dealing with Fanfi. This is Bulldoze Accelerock. So how are we dealing with Fanfi, and why is it just Sandshrew? Yeah, it's just Sandshrew. I kind of want it to be Sandshrew +1, though. I probably do want a +1 for that. I just don't know who my +1 can be. They can actually do anything. Nito, but can't really bring Nito to that. Love just doesn't take damage. That doesn't let it do anything. I don't really want to bail it. I might actually just be Piplup Love Disc. And then the Meow comes back out for Bidoof, and I have a bail in the back just in case. Probably getting close to the point where I should actually just start switching over scenes when I do planning again. We're kind of like far enough in the game where planning is an actual thing again. Took a while, but we're there. Smoochum should be able to run from every single Pokemon that ever exists in this cave. I believe in it. We'll go item collecting later when I make sure we actually get past Roark. I got Onyxed, man. I got fucking Onyxed. I mean, I think I did what I'm supposed to do there. It just wasn't enough, right? Oh my god, I didn't Tailwind. It should be Powder Snow here, right? The kills. Yo, insane. Do we even die? I guess we do die to crit here, right? So I shouldn't risk it. Not like super likely. I mean, I can come back into this if I need to risk the crit, right? No, because it's Accelerock. I still think I just go Sandshrew. Sandshrew has a very good matchup into this. Well, very good is a strong word, but Sandshrew can't exist into this, and that's what matters. I should. This isn't guaranteed I should, is it? Oh, it is. I still can't go back into Smoochum without a prior move, though, right? Low-key, I could just already have Mawile out here. I don't think this can Bulldoze since we're slower now, right? It can maybe Charm, I guess. If it Charms, I just make a pivot. Sure. I can Bulldoze there? Why can it Bulldoze there when it's already faster? What the? Why can't it Bulldoze there? I mean, we're slower now, so we can't fight it. That's... I hate that. I don't know why that can... I don't think that should be able to Bulldoze there. Huh. Does it really not check speed when it comes to speed down moves? Hold up, let me go look at AI. Type in the word speed, I guess. Agility. String shot. This is a stat reducing move. This is a stat buffing move. Speed lowering attacks. Target is immune or it does not apply any type of modifications. Treat the exact moves Ice Wind, Rock Tomb, and Mud Shot as speed reducing stats. Oh, it doesn't even treat Bulldoze as it? What? Why did this Bulldoze? Why did this Bulldoze of Ice Shed? Does Ice Shed have special AI? Do priority moves have weird tags then? I don't think so, right? Shouldn't. I don't think there's supposed to be a way. Why did that not Ice Shed again? I'm not crazy, right? We came into a Bulldoze? I mean, Bulldoze doesn't seem as speed reducing. It is so weird. I hate that. I like actually hate what just happened there. Because that actually makes this weird. This is simple, right? It's just +2 defense, -2 speed. That actually makes this so weird now. Okay, it's just Aqua Jetting, that's fine. It still has 0 attacks, so it's not actually doing damage to us. Okay, now it's a +2. It's very slower, but it's Aqua Jet I'm worried about, right? Aqua Jet can do like 20 here, so we should be safe. Okay, I think he can actually kill us now. Aquajet can do 26. Every crit roll kills. We died at every crit roll right now. Be kind of careful. This would be a really bad mon to lose as well. Do I kill this with Aquajet? There's no way, right? I do not kill this with Aquajet. I really don't want to prevail here, though. If I don't have to. I'd have risk crit on a smooch him than something else, right? But I don't even know if it's just risking crit on smooch him. It's risking one of 2 crits. Also, I'm pretty sure this thing can just set up again, right? I really have to go with Bale to finish this. I think I have to go with Bale to finish this, but I think it's fine. I don't think I can risk. I got fucking Onyx on my fucking Mawile run, man! Who's leading Dunsparce? Because the question is who do I need for other people, because I feel like Dunsparce is the easiest to counter. Ideally, my Dunsparce answer is someone who gets Rhyhorn. I guess Rhyhorn is neutral against Mawile, so Mawile would get Slugma, right? Really don't want it to be Mawile. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, it would get Slugma over Rhyhorn. Shinx would be the ideal kill under Dunsparce, if possible. Shinx doesn't really do a lot of damage to it, even with Rivalry, though. Who all can get Rhyhorn here? I guess that's the first question. Smoochum can. I guess Smoochum... Oh, no, Smoochum cannot. Charmander can. Vulpix can. Neither of them really fight Dunsparce, though. What else does Rhyhorn have? Megahorn, Rock Slide, Earthquake. Megahorn, Rock Slide, Earthquake. I don't even know what is fighting this Rhyhorn, if I'm being honest with you. This Rhyhorn's looking a little... Oh no, it's only if Sun is up. I just need to stop Sun from being up. No Fire's tragic. So that would get Earthquake even, right? I don't really even want to get Earthquake here. Earthquake's also bad. I don't have a... Yeah, I do not have a single, like, real pivot through Earthquake. This Rhyhorn might be cooking me, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I just never actually opened this, did I? This Rhyhorn might be cooking me. I think I just have to risk crit on it with Love Disc, no matter what else is happening. Which means I have to get this out first. Okay. So I get this before Slugma the fight just ends, though, I think. So who... You would not, because fighting type. Not that I could use you anyway. You would not. You would not. You might... Nothing super effective anywhere. It's just, it's hard to... I mean, I guess Megahorn, Earthquake is probably doing more than Fire Punch and Non-Sun. This is a physical attacker, right? Yeah, what's a mix? So realistic... Oh, but this has Secret Power. No, it's definitely going to send the Stab Secret Power, right? That's not even a question. I would get Slugma. Smoochum definitely gets one of these two. Well, it actually gets exactly Slugma, right? I don't have a fighting move. I think Shinx is the only mon I have that gets Slugma. What that gets Rhyhorn. And I just have to risk the Earthquake. Could also Rock Polish technically, but I think that's fine. So I somehow need Shinx to kill this. Which means I lead Mawile because of False Swipe. Get it low enough that Shinx can come in and finish it. Right? So the easiest way to do this. That lets me have Love Disc for this. This is... Who actually wants to do this, though? This also feels like it's going to be a little bit awkward with Ancient Powers. My current box. Like Smooth... Or Sandshrew just doesn't do it. Everything else is letting it set up. Of them, Babale. I might just have to bite a bullet and have Babale as a backup for this, and then you just shouldn't be a problem. Ideally, it's just coming in on low kick, but I don't think I can guarantee that, and I don't want to try to guarantee that, so it's probably like you, a Sandshrew. A combination of you and Sandshrew should be able to do it. I think that would mean I have to, like, not ever commit Sandshrew to this, though. I just don't have anyone else who can do it, though. Right. There's no one in the box. Onyx good. I don't even know if Onyx good. No, Onyx definitely good. Alright. This is team. This is definitely one that's going to be a little bit more annoying. Need Shinx here because it's the only thing that baits well. I need Love Disc. I need Beep Up. I need you. I need Mawile. I don't need Smoochum. Let's have Smoochum. You did good in that fight. Proud of you, little buddy. Which I'm actually, like, kind of low-key smuffed in that fight. I mean, the opportunity to be faster than, Toe and Geodude was fire. The Monarch just one-shot. Surprised I actually still had the one-shot with 0 minus special. Actually, will you kill 0? What was the Smoochum again? Oh, no, it's 20 minus. I'm an idiot. Oh, yeah, it's really tough as 0 minus, right? I don't know why I thought it was both for some reason. Okay. Yeah, I don't ever want to kill this, so I don't actually want to press Metal Claw. I want to press Bite and then False Swipe. I just can't risk killing this, but hopefully we get one more off. Okay, that should be enough for Shinx to always kill. I think the issue is this is always Mud Slap, though, so do I want to risk that is the question. I can probably kill with, I should definitely be able to kill Swift from that HP, so it's fine. Yeah, that'll get exactly Rhyhorn, which is what we want, and we're just risking Love Disc, because I don't really have another option. Okay, no crit, thank god. Now it's just outspeed kill. Let's not have Accelerock, anything super like that. Okay, we get Machop in, because it's highest damage, makes sense. Machop should have a kill on us here at 17 for sure. I'd kind of like to come in on a Fire Punch if possible. This should never Fire Punch right now. Fire Punch can only see 10. Always be Smelling Salt. Is Smelling Salt the crit one? Yeah, it is the Paralysis one. Paralyzed Smelling Salt is doing 18 to Mawile. Loki, that's fine. There's no way to see the kill on anything that isn't Smelling Salt. Just gonna the Para, buddy. Alright, now we should just guarantee a 5 punch for Bebop, though. If we get Bunt, this is weird, but we'll figure it out. We still have Bubble, since we're not in the sun yet, right? So it would be fine. Okay. I think we can technically die to Smelling Salt Maxwell crit here, but we can also crit ourselves easy. Okay, that means we do have Sandshrew left for this guy. We'll be coming in on non-burn. I think it's just a bubble and then swap. Might be supposed to bubble twice and then swap. How much is an ancient power? 24. A secret power then instead. I guess they are 50-50, right? We died at every crit roll now. What roll did we get there? Guys killing True. True might just be able to kill now. A little bit above 60. It looks like less than 65 though, right? So I think True just has kill. We just get True and finish. Good job, team. We want to cancel this. I'll not be using Luxray for anything coming up. I refuse. I'd rather wipe. Be able to run from this. Would legitimately rather wipe than use a Sandshrew for anything coming up here. Somehow we actually got here with okay-ish XP. I did not expect that. XP is actually not terrible. Okay, probably going 60 on most of these guys. Like, I'm assuming Sandshrew is just always my Aaron. It has the kill range it needs. And then I'm assuming it's also basically always my Machop, right? So I want to be 16, but that's fine. Like, I doubt I have a better Machop. There's like a few levels I know I can take here. And Sandshrew is one of them. Bebop is one of them. Unless I have a better Onyx that I just don't know about. I really don't, though. Mawile isn't quite strong enough. It takes a little bit too much from Dig for my liking. I mean, but Bale can do it. Bale would have to, like, do something weird. The issue with a Bale is that we're not really making contact, right? Can we kill that without making contact, though? Not quite. We need to take multiple Sticky Bribe turns. Not sure the exact order we're going in. I mean, if we're not using Penguin for that, then we still would want to take Penguin here. I'm pretty sure, right? So I think this needs to be 16. I think I just go ahead and take Penguin here as well. Drop Pound Bubble. Hands off. And B, does anyone else here want to just go ahead and level now? I don't think necessarily. Anyone in box? I'm go ahead and level now. I could technically make Charmander 16 because Charmeleon doesn't get to move until 17, right? I guess I could only go to 15 right now just in case, but make this 15. Not a problem. Make basically everything else 16 at least, right? I don't think anything like Smoochum is not caring enough to be in danger of overleveling. Love this like Loki might, but like I highly doubt it. This is already 16. The second one wants to delay longer. This wants to delay longer. Oh, you do get Metal Claw, yeah. Some reason I thought you didn't get Metal Claw in this time, Amanda. Stop this Evo because we want to delay this if we can. I'm gonna slow mo so I don't do something stupid. I don't want Flame Wall on this guy. I think this was attack down rate. It was like bold or something. God, this is insane. I keep forgetting how insane this Vulpix is. I could technically rely on these. I don't think... I mean, Roar is actually like an okay emergency button. I think I still drop it. Yeah, that should be good for everything we want for this gym. Pulled 204 and didn't even use it, by the way. I don't think it was correct to pull because so many of those things make Tuttle or Tutwig earlier a lot less sus, but is what it is. Didn't really want to use Nido for it, right? But what can you do? Alright, so Sandshrew... That should go straight to Armamite. We're not quite the Sandshrew that can just chain. Armamite will come out on Guaranteed Brine. Nuzleaf can technically do that. Can Seedot do that? We just get Aura Beamed unless we can one-shot with Mega Drain, right? We can almost one-shot with Mega Drain, but yeah, we just get Aura Beamed afterwards, so we can't quite do it. I could do it as Nuzleaf, but I think I really want to try to get Giga Drain on this Seedot specifically. I'm sure I have someone else who can do this, right? I guess the first question is, what is my work, right? Like, who am I allowed to overlevel? Who am I not allowed to overlevel? This should be gone. I don't think anyone else evoed. It's insane that this box is low-key kind of healthy, even losing that encounter, right? Not like super healthy, but it's like low-key kind of healthy, you know what I mean? Like, I'm probably just doing Prinplup lead. I guess this Prinplup doesn't actually need to level for Gibble, though, right? I don't know if I really have another lead for this Bonsly. Like, it'd have to be like Sandshrew, and I think Sandshrew wants to keep HP. By the way, this is just coming in and getting a minus on this, right? Yeah, I think this is always coming in and getting a minus and maybe even risking a crit. Instead of us risking the Love Disc, like you usually would. We're gonna risk crit, but I think that is just what it is with this Granados, right? Who is my Laleep? It's kind of the one I'm most afraid of. I guess my Mawile kind of has to be my Laleep is the issue. I mean, it doesn't do the damage. Can you learn Rock Tomb? We don't have Rock Tomb yet, right? We could do Rock Smash on this, honestly. Rock Smash, do 15. 2027. I think this just has to be Mawile, right? No, I think this just has to be Mawile. Mawile just like feels too efficient at this. Looking at these numbers. Like how inefficient the rest of my box is going to be. So yeah, I think it's just Mawile for this guy. Which means I won't necessarily have the Intim for this. I need to be a little more careful, but I just like won't have the Intim for this. Unless I just want to say, fuck it, Pin Plug balls, but I don't think we have the attack for that. Yeah, I just don't think we have the attack for that. I need Mawile to do it. Tis what it is. Maybe I like if I'm full health Pin Plup, I might just attack once. Honestly. Like Giga Drain does this so much though, man. It's like so dangerous. If I do that, I'd have to Ornberry. I wouldn't be able to chill in, right? I think I have to chill in this in case. Who is Mawile baiting in though? Because like ground, water rock, rock bug, rock. It'll always be Gibble, but this is weird because we're getting Gibble and Earth Power instead. So I actually do need to keep Prinplup HP because we can come into Earth Power. We just have to be careful with it. So Prinplup comes back in, Gibble goes down, and then we get Cranidos straight. If you have the HP, it just depends on what our HP is on the small while, right? It depends entirely on what the HP on the small while is. You're getting 2 Metal Claws off here. I wish I had someone better for this. I mean, Nido is like... There's like an argument to be made where I send Nido in and Nido just gets it low enough to go into Mawile, right? That is a legitimate argument, but let me just see how the rest of this looks. Like my Shekel's also a little weird here, right? I don't really have a good Toxic Mon anyway, I don't think. Can Veil Lund Toxic? I get Toxic but Veil. I don't like it, but I could do it. I think Toxic on pure Poison type is good enough. Low key. Low key, does this thing run Toxic? I mean, I could Toxic C-Dot. I could actually Toxic C-Dot. Huh. It's probably supposed to be Babale, let's be honest here. No, I think it's supposed to be Babale. Sandshrew is obviously coming for this guy. We'll see if I want Love This as the backup. Sandshrew is obviously coming for this guy. No questions asked. Hopefully we can get the Intim though. Who's my Corsola? I guess this guy at 16 allowed to Corsola. Kind of. Not really, but kind of. Like, once it loses window, how much is this doing? No, there's no way this is allowed to Corsola. Do I have anything else that's allowed to Corsola? I'm just gonna try to Toxic it as well with the Babale, and I just Toxic Babale. It's either Toxic Babale or I'm taking a Nuzleaf. One of the two. And just giving up on the Giga. I mean, even this Nuzleaf doesn't do this well, right? Even this Nuzleaf doesn't do this well, especially if Light Screen goes up. I think I'm just Toxic Babale anyway. Toxic Babale, bring this, and then like bring Meow. Okay. Meow as an extra sack, or Nido as Nido for some shenanigans. If I'm trying to do this Deathless, it's Nido, bring Nido into the leap, get 1 double kick off, and then go back. I don't think it's correct. God, I've only got hit that Onyx. That Onyx would actually be so good here. That Onyx would be so good here. I mean, I will just risk it if I need to. But yeah, I think I'm just Toxic Babale here. I think that's my best bet. What am I dropping? I can't drop Headbutt. I can't drop... Am I pressing Water Gun here? I'm not, right? Looks like this is randomly a Babale backup. Well, that guy backup. I get Bubble Beam after this anyway. So I can drop that and then just decide later. Or drop like Mudshot or something stupid, right? Toxic Babale is so weird, but I think that is the best way to get through this. Hopefully don't hit another mon that really wanted the Toxic, right? Babale is probably like bulky-ish enough to get value out of it, right? Even later. You don't get another Toxic team, do you? You just get the one. Doesn't show Department Store, does it? Flashball from Department Store. No, so I'm assuming it's only 1 Toxic for the entire run. Oh, 1 of 3 hold. You do get 2 more toxics way, way, way later. Okay. I'm toxicing a Bail. I am toxicing a Bail, and I hate it here. Which means I actually need Babail for this. I could probably manage with someone else, but I kind of need Babail for this, and this is just our team. Mawwow doesn't run Toxic, does it? I think I could use Mawwow for it anyway, but Mawwow does run Toxic. Good to know. I think I need Toxic for Mawwow for the leap, so. This is like a leap line that I'm missing. Technically, Pinplup does frag 3 in a row if it is able to KO this, but I feel like 0 attack just can't KO this. I mean, we kill in 3, but that means it gets 2 chances to attack us. Only a 0.4% chance to KO. Aqua Cut is increased crit, though, or is it flinch? One of those two for sure. It is an increased crit. I mean, I guess this like usually isn't one-shotting without like Giga insane guy anyway. It has to be exactly plus attack with a bunch of stats, I think. Yeah, it has to have so many stats even with plus attack. Not to mention if it Giga drains, we just lose, right? So like I think I'd just go this. What am I bringing this then? This can like low-key back up Corsola. It takes too much from Sandtomb, I think, to toxic this, but it can back up Corsola. Especially after it's been toxic. So I guess I don't mind taking this. Yeah, and this is just team. Okay, yeah, I think this is just team. Okay, well, that means I cannot let this Babail out level, and I cannot let either of these guys over level. Either of them close to over leveling. Babail can still come to a little bit. Nito. Nito can maybe do one thing on one fight. But Babail can actually still like low-key come to a few things. Was that modest? Was my Nito modest the entire time? I just didn't even notice. Oh. It's a little weird. You don't actually get like up power or anything relevant for a long time, right? And you kind of just want this thing to be able to rock tomb as well. Yeah, that's definitely a little weird to be modest on this guy, but it's probably fine. It's still a Nito. I was like never actually registered the nature on this thing. Okay. Back to this though. We know it's Sandshrew lead. We know we're getting Amamite, and I know I need an answer for Amamite, which I was afraid of. It kind of has to be Babail. It kind of has to be Babail. But I don't think Babail out levels just from this. So we get this coming in. We go back into this. We probably need a +1 for this. Do not want it to be Nito if it's possible for it not to be Nito, though. I don't know if it's possible for it not to be Nito, but Pinplup can kind of do it, but I don't want Pinplup doing it either. It's looking like it kind of has to be Nito. Hopefully we just don't need backup. Hopefully we just don't need backup. I'm betting Karate Chop, right? I think it just has to be Nito. Like I said, Nito... We should have the XP to do one fight on Nito, right? I'm not crazy. There we go. If it's getting a 150, 150, we're fine. Or like a 100 something, 100 something. As long as it's not getting 175, 175, which will not be here as long as it doesn't solo chain him on. Who's my Anarith? Mawile? Mawile. I don't even need to actually question that. And we just go for the Aqua Cut on this. Probably bring a backup that can also kill just in case. And maybe I can just like set up for an Aqua Jet kill instead of going for taking Sticky Barb in this if I have to, or just like something else do some damage. I don't know. This guy. Oh, my body's full. What the is it full of? Bad. Oh, not good here, not good here, not good here. Not good here. Okay, Sandshrew. This guy. This guy. This guy. Lead true. Mawile being 15 is fine here because we should never be baiting into a fissure. We should be good. Okay, let's dig. I always get the spike there, is what it is. Alright, just kind of need Babail to be the one doing this. I don't think anyone else really has an option. We just have to win through mud shots. The news is we will always stay fast because we're also mud shotting, right? We exactly went into brine range. I feel like that does usually happen with Babail, but I think I have to risk it. Yeah, I have to risk it. I don't really have anything else that can do this. Okay. I wish I was be able to outspeed kill here. This has no prior moves. Reload, going into Machop. We just go Sandshrew again. Sandshrew is pretty good at this. I think we technically... that was a crit, by the way, which sucks, but it is what it is. Was that a crit? No, that wasn't a crit. We just took spike damage. I'm an idiot. We don't die to crit here. We just press the dig to get as much damage as possible. Yeah, this is why I don't think the dig quite kills. Karate Chop crit will always kill. So I just have to Nito here. I don't have another choice. And Nito just has to finish it. Nito very consistently finishes it, though. Mia should never level just in these two, luckily. Poison. Oh, I was hoping to get a swap there. This comes out over this, which is the sad thing. It should see kill on dig, though. God, I hate being speed tied on Prinplup, man. I'm risking crit here if I go Prinplup. We always show dig. Oh, we don't always show dig kill. I still have to swap. We don't always show dig kill. I mean, this is where if we get boomed, we get boomed. We get boomed or crit, we get boomed or crit. Oh, we won the speed tie. We're insane. We actually won the speed tie. That is fantastic. Holy. As we're only risking crit or boom there, which like obviously is not something you want to ever be risking, but kind of just is what it is. Mawile. Oh, Mawile gets Sweet Send too. Interesting. That's like forcing an encounter. It's usually can't have repel an encounter like that, right? So it usually doesn't do anything. If you're not repelling, you probably don't care about forcing it. Alright, I probably just have to Shrew lead again. Alright, is there anyone who now can no longer ever run a fight under any circumstance? Shrew. Oh, I don't know if I'm allowed to Shrew this. Hold up. I might not be allowed to Shrew this. $377? Who would it bait? Probably the Aquajet guy, right? I guess that guy's neutral, so if someone else... No one's super effective, though, so it should always be Kabuto. How much exact XP are we getting here, then? It's definitely going to take a second. We get 253 over 2 plus 232. 350. We shouldn't level. As long as we're splitting XP, we actually should not level. Okay. As long as we're sharing XP, we don't level here. So I can still Sandshrew lead this, thank God. That was close. Yeah, so we have Sandshrew lead. We have to Metal Claw into Dig Kill. We bait out Kabuto. Okay, can anyone else just never... I mean, it should just be that, right? Like, you're good. You can do a split XP here. You need to be super careful, but as long as you're double splitting the XP, you're fine, which you should never not be double splitting the XP. Nito could only fight here if it's literally the last mon we're fighting and it's swapping into it. With multiple ends. So hopefully we just don't need Nito here. I think everyone else I am allowed to run, though. I guess just Nito I'm not. Which is good because I think I'm always taking Prinplup to this. Alright, so who is swapping into Aquajet and fighting this guy? Babale maybe again? Babale's pretty good at it. Technically, I think C-Dot might be able to do this one. C-Dot can actually do this one. As surprising as that sounds. Can is a strong word, because we'll have to take another hit. We're not even faster. I don't think C-Dot should ever have to do this. Let's find someone a little bit more reasonable. But I mean, let's just throw a Babale at it when Babale is also still good at XP. Who has a fighting move here? I know someone does. You do. I'll send this out on... Oh, I guess it also has Thunder Punch. I'll send this out on Thunder Punch. Cannot go back into Sandshrew. I need something that can eat Thunder Punch from this thing. There's a chance we also show Mach Punch Smog as well. Yeah, this is where things start getting weird. I think I have to eat on this to get Flame Wheel to go into this to kill with this. Because Love This can't do it. That will then bring out this guy. We have 2 mon. Actually, this is insane against this, so I can use this instead of Love Disc like I usually would. And this should also just be in a good spot to fight Nose Pass for a while. Right? If I need something else out against Nose Pass, technically I could Nito that, but the answer is probably just Love Disc. Even getting an extra split on this Empoleon, which is nice. Pinflip, which is nice. But we actually made it. I'm amazed we can make it here without over leveling. Maybe I'm worried slightly too much about levels sometimes. Like, I feel like if there was ever a box where I was going to over level, it should be the way I played this box, and we're still just here somehow. Which is insane to say. Okay, I do need to Metal Claw this once because it does have Metal Bust. Yeah, there it is. Just in case the dig didn't kill, we had to do that. Always be this coming in. We look like we're close, but we have 143. This thing split should only be giving 126. So we go into a Bale here. Bale also is good to take 2 mon at least. And Bale will just kill this with Mud Shots. Might take a second. Does have Accelerock. I have Quick Attack to finish it off if I absolutely have to, but Accelerock should never kill us here. Okay. Oh, you do have a fighting move, don't you? That's fine. Cybertoss does 12. Technically, this can't kill us. Cybertoss only does 12. How much are we taking from thing? With 51 HP? Or is it 16 for 51? I mean, obviously we don't die to it. I just want to know exactly how much HP we have. We're taking 15 here, so we always live. I'm gonna Water Gun once. We're taking 15, so I can't live this one, sadly. Alright, I tried. I feel like it's worth it because there's a decent chance it also Toxic's there. I think I just go Love Disc. The Seismic. Sad. There's Toxic. It's very likely to just protect this ton now because of that. I think by the time we can attack again, we'll be low enough that this is bad. So I think I should go Mawile now. Mawile's not close to leveling, right? 500, that's more than fine. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to go Mawile now then. What did it press? Oh, yeah, it had to be protected and just didn't make the animation, right? Because it could have been attract as well. It could have been attract. Oh. I thought we had to be slower for that to swap. I thought I had to be slower for that to swap. Huh. It just got weird. Like, very weird. Is pressing straight Flame Wheel? How much XP are you allowed to take? You can take enough to take a Flame Wheel here, I think. I can't go into Shinx now as the Aqua. I guess I can still go into Shinx. Can I? We get crit, it's really weird. I go into Love Disc. This should be guaranteed Flame Wheel. It has no random move it can press, unless it's like some weird Mach Punch condition, but Mach Punch is also fine. Flame Wheel can do 16. Love Disc always lives. I think I need to split XP a little bit more here is the issue. I think I do this. We're taking Toxic right now, and this has Mach Punch. I don't know if this can Mach Punch right now, but I'd rather not risk it. If I use this to go into Shinx now, Shinx can live everything that isn't Flame Wheel very well, and Shinx might even just get the kill here. 50%. I don't think Bite quite always kills. I think I'd rather still just go into Awe. Just to be safe. I'm trying to get as little XP as possible here because some weird things that I didn't expect is happening. I don't have the math for what's happening right now. Okay, we go Mawile here. Mawile is big insane against this thing. Press Metal Claw. This Nose Pass is max 277 crit, so we should always be safe to just KO. Oh, that's not the right move. Oops. We're still fine. I thought it couldn't swap if we were faster. That's just a bit because of that. But I really haven't been punished by Swap A that much. Also, I need to play ads here soon. I'm going to go and do them before this Rook, just so we don't get them in the Rook. My apologies. I hate the fact that I have to play ads like 10 minutes before I end stream, but here we are. See you guys in 3 minutes. I suggest you guys get up, stretch, get some water, do all that fun stuff. Alright. The rest of us who remain, what are we doing for the next 3 minutes? We gotta waste time. Has it been 3 minutes yet? I don't have the patience for this. I guess I can set up items here, right? What items are we using? I guess I can set up the team here too. I'm giving a toxic to a Babel here, by the way. I don't know how to feel about that. Where's my paint at? Alright, Nito needs to be here. Mawile needs to be here. Pinplup, Shinx doesn't. Oh, I guess that's just it, right? Yeah, that's just the team. Have a good sack as well as a mon that I don't mind just sending into the chipper if we do need to sack. Yada yada yada. What ones to use here? We Orin. Am I Orining Mawile? I guess I am, right? It's like Mawile, Sandshrew +1. Who else gets the Orin here? It's probably Babel, because Nito is just kind of a backup anyway. Babel's probably in slightly more danger, and then I chill in this guy. And go get our edge on. Do we ever get outsped on anything we're bringing here? Maybe. If we do, it's probably Nito, right? It'd be like Nito panicking a Quick Claw proc on Cranidos. Fictional, but like might as well. Need to use our Toxic. I don't really like using Toxic on Babel, but I think this is legitimately our best way of getting through this fight. Like one of our better ways of getting through this fight. And I can just drop Water Gun, so I should never need to press a special water move in this fight from Babel. Obviously, this won't need to be replaced with Bubble Beam soon, but I think for right now this is fine. I gotta think about that later. Alright, and then item-wise, only other item we have that does anything is Sticky Bribe. I wouldn't really use, so it's Quick Claw. Give it to Nito for good luck. And just so he's not feeling left out, we'll give a dive ball to our good old Love Disc. There's no knockoff from the site, so we never get punished for it. Alright, one more check to make sure we've edged. And then I believe ad should be over, so we're good to enter a Roic. Alright. It's been a while, but here we are. We finally made it to the man himself. How do I make sound go on this thing again? There we go. What is up, my boy Rourke? Go easy on me, man. I need it. I wish I had a different leap so badly here. If I had a different leap, or I had the Onyx, I feel like we could actually like very reasonably do this deathless. But having to use Mawile in the leap and not having my mining counter makes this so weird. Why? This is not the right mon. Oh shit. I have to just go with it, right? I have to just go with it. I legitimately have to just go with it. Okay, still self-rock, thank god. I think this is also fine. It's actually like technically slightly better for Cranidos, exactly. This is technically better for Cranidos, as long as we get the self-rock. So I'm fine with this. As long as we actually get the range, but it's a 93% range. We just need to not double almost mineral, right? This is technically better for the Cranidos later, so I don't even mind it. 17 on Sandshrew now. I think we have a slash here. Is that a move I would drop the slash? Slash is 70 base power. I guess we still have scratch on this thing. Cool. Do I usually still have scratch on this thing here? I guess I haven't made a Sandshrew to 17 in a while. They've all got crit by Cranidos. This feels weird to actually have 117. Yeah, Self Rock is up. This is where things get weird, though. We actually guarantee the Giga Drain now. Does that change what we do? Am I supposed to go Nido because we guarantee Giga Drain here? I think I go Nido if we guarantee Giga Drain, unironically. If it sees kill, it'll always Giga Drain. I just go for like the one double kick before going Mawile now. And just try to preserve HP. And your current crit is technically still 39, so we can't die to that, but it's one of those things like crits are crits anyway. There's not a lot I can do about crits. If this gets up, obviously we're also doomed, but that's just kind of the nature of this fight. Not doing that much damage here, but we're at least doing a little bit. Maybe getting poison? No poison. I was really hoping for the poison there. Maybe I should one trade into Mawile then. Really hoping for poison. There's not like Metal Claw kills now anyway, right? I should probably just one trade into Mawile. I think that was a mistake. I think the way I played that was very much a mistake. But I just have to go into Mawile now anyway. It's just the same thing. Yeah, the way I played that was definitely a mistake. Yeah, was it? I guess we'd probably never sling Sludge Bomb kill no matter what we did. Alright. Just one more ton of no crit, no up, and win an insane spot. This could also technically kill in the crit. I should actually press Bite there. I should press Bite there. No, because Bite is kind of ruined if it does get an up, right? Like, if we don't flinch and it gets up, Bite is ruined. It's just like a lost condition for no reason. 23. 23 can take a -1 head smash after rocks, I think, right? Oh, no, after rocks, I don't think it can. Well, we still have Oranberry, though. Does rocks put us into Oranberry range? Our Oranberry range is 2 damage. This is a 1/8 rock? Or is this, no, this is a 1/16 rock, right? But I think it should. Yeah, we actually get put into Orange range from that, which is perfect. So we might have to get this out of here. Oh, you know what? It actually was correct to attack on Nido just in case some recover shenanigans happened, right? I don't know if can it recover when it shows kill? I'm not 100% on that. Does Mawile also... Oh, wait, we get 17 here as well. I'm calculating Mawile at 16, by the way, because I'm an idiot. Yeah, so we have Mawile 17 now as well for later, which is nice. I think at like 17 with Intim, we're like Giga Chilling against the Cranidos. This is Gibble. Issue is this is Earth Power Gibble. It can still Flamethrower, actually. This 50-50 Earth Power Flamethrower. Neither kill full health R, and this R does not need to be 17 for this. I think the box is about to earn its nickname privileges. Holy. I think the box is actually earning its nickname privileges. Come on the nicknames when Ruok is dead. Other than Bummy. Bummy immediately gets a nickname because it's Bummy. Nido Queen should also immediately get a nickname. That's a feature me issue. Okay. Boy Beam will always outspeed KO this with guaranteed hit, even through the Sandbell. And the demon comes in. The demon arrives. The demon Head Smasher arrives. Alright. This is where we just gotta dodge crits. I think this Cranidos has actually crit my Sand Slash the last 2 times I've been here. But we are gonna go Mawile first to get a -1. I think it is definitely worth to get a Mawile -1 here. Especially with a 17 Mawile. As long as it doesn't crit, you take at most 19. Yeah, did he use the head smash? That's fine. No crit. We go back to up 18 here. 18, sadly, I think will not show crunches in headbutt, but that's fine. 18 can show head smash, so we're not going to stay out here. We're just going to go back into Sandshrew now that it's -1. Sadly, -1 means we don't actually live. What's it called? Oh, Crunch is really good here. Crunch is so good here. It crits the Crunch, man. What am I supposed to do? Like, now what? Okay. Come on, man. We just lose. We actually just lose. We just lose because for the third time in a fucking row, I've been crit by this Cranidos on my Sand Slash pivot. I think I did everything in my power this time, and just, there's nothing I can do now. I just lose. I mean, there's technically one thing I can do. There is one way to potentially make this still playable, and I have to go to Love Disc right now. I need this to not head smash. Okay, didn't head smash, there's a chance. Didn't crit. Okay, am I supposed to Charm? Am I supposed to Water Pulse here? I think I'm supposed to actually Charm here. I think I'm supposed to Charm here. I think that is the way this becomes almost playable. Now what? Who do I swap into? Sandshrew has to... I think I have to go Sandshrew now that it's minus this. Attack once of Sandshrew, then how do I get Mawile in? The Mawile can't just natty take 2. Do I have to dodge crits here? It's the head smash. Okay, no crit. Maybe I was supposed to go Mawile first. I was probably supposed to go Mawile first. No, that was the play. Didn't hit the range. Okay. Now becomes super rough. Mario is 18 right now. Grim Club 17 is not faster. That a head smash. I think I have to go. Veil takes so much damage from this thing, man, even without a crit. But like Mawile just dies. For 2. I need to press Crunchy as I go into Mawile, and even then I needed to double low roll. But like that is the only way we get through this now, I think, without sacking too many mod for me to want to continue. Yeah, I think I have to do this, because I need Veil to have HP. So go to -4 now. Okay, Crunch is good. A second crit. A second fucking crit, man. I don't know. Like, I just don't know. I'm just speeding through the rest of this. The fight's over. We technically win, but the fight is over. Like, we can't actually lose from here, but like the run is just over. I've lost way too many mon for me to ever want to continue. Way too many like relatively important mon at that. My Mudshot does nothing here. Is my Mudshot supposed to do more Veil? I'm unaware, right? Why did my Mudshot do so little? It didn't proc Berry Juice, did it? I am unaware, right? I feel like this is calcing stat changes. I'm supposed to be doing like 20% to this thing. Oh no, I'm looking at Kratos. I'm an idiot. No, I'm supposed to be doing 10. No, this is correct. I need to toxic this as well. Now the issue is I don't really have answers to this anymore, right? Solar Rock always kills. We just have to go into this. I think Solar Rock always kills now too. Not always. Not... Oh yeah, it does always kill. It's just over. I mean, I just lost way too much, right? I didn't really have a good course load to begin with, but I just lost way too much as the game went on. I'd like somehow survive 1 here. The real answer is I'd have to stack the bail as well, right? I can just try to survive one here. Almost. Yeah. I mean, my close answer also just wasn't great no matter what I did, but... I mean, the real answer is they're supposed to have more HP on Mawile. Mawile can actually... I mean, Mawile can't even come... I mean, the answer is I just didn't have a close maybe I was supposed to take Nuzleaf there, but... And just not take the Nido, but what can you do? I have a save. I want to see that fight if that shit doesn't happen. See if I just, like, had to take the Nuzleaf there. Oh, when is the save? Did I really not save right before that guy? I don't know if I have a save where I can walk up to that guy. Hold up. I do not. Okay, never mind. Unfortunate. Well, we get to grind another 5 hours until we find a Nido. Yay. Early game PK. Yeah, I don't know, man. I should have just taken the Nuzleaf. I don't think that is, like, probably not even a debate anymore. I should have just taken the Nuzleaf looking at that. The answer is I needed to not get fucking Nuzleaf, right? The answer I need is I need to get... Well, I need the Onyx is the real answer, but, like, fuck me. What can you do? I just got Tundra and Roid. Like, I panic take 204 South, which can have one Madame. Gloom probably doesn't actually do it there. Maybe it does, though. Like, Gloom Oddish. But, like... Bubby wins that fight. Cacnea wins that fight. Shroomish wins that fight. Badoo wins that fight. I think Seagull's actually the only thing in this... Almost the only thing in this pool that actually just, like, completely makes it unplayable. I don't know how Bellsprout and Oddish actually are in it, but, like, everything else in that pool other than Hop is, like, an auto win. I think it was correct for me to pull, but what can you do? Tragic. Alright, I'm ending the YouTube